Mike shakes.
I gotta look up the my list of shit. Goo goo.
Mike shakes.
Oh, fucking got an update on Brazil.
Oh, good. What happened?
I'll talk about that in the podcast, which I guess we can start now that we've been talking for long enough. I think I have enough material to start it. Hello, everyone! I always have to wait for there to be enough material to have, like, the black and...
Well, we're going. So. You're coughing.
Yeah. This is recorded the day this goes up. Someone decided to take a nap.
Well, I started to take a nap. I lost that battle. And I had sleep instead.
Right. So...
I hadn't done in a while.
So we didn't record anything yesterday, and so I'm waking up early to do this, so I'm pretty fucking miserable.
Early? What time is it?
Fucking noon. So early. Fuck you.
What? This is good for me. I've been up since like 6.
Good for 5. You, but you're like, it's early. It's fucking, you're making fun of me for calling it early. It's my fucking sleep schedule, asshole.
It's my early.
It's my early.
Don't mock my early.
News about Hillary Clinton horns.
I will mock your late. Oh, good. She wore horns?
No, she says that she's not a devil and that she doesn't have horns, which is something a horned person would say.
She actually said that?
Yeah, I'm not. Hillary Clinton has a new message for Republicans. She's not a devil.
Quote?
Nope, that's not the quote. Yeah. During a campaign event today, the Democratic frontrunner joked about her. Do I have to go to ellipses right then? I want the quote. Oh yeah, the quote is, "I don't have horns."
Okay. I don't have horns.
I don't have horns.
Well, she doesn't have horns. That's true.
She only told 800 people.
But how many additional?
No, stop running your ad.
No. Told because of this.
I always forget to mute my computer. I'm always afraid that we're gonna get copyright on an ad that's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna play anything."
If anything, they'd probably be happy. Okay, cool.
So I know why we can't communicate with our Brazilian doctor anymore.
Why?
Because Brazil has banned WhatsApp. For 48 hours.
Is that to combat ISIS from using the internet?
Probably. Hold on. Let's see. Zuckerberg said sad day for Brazil after WhatsApp blockade. What the fuck? I mean, like, alright, so WhatsApp is a communication app.
Their lives diminished.
Well, no, WhatsApp is actually very important in other countries. It's just not, like, we don't care about it here in America because we got texting and all that bullshit. Like, you especially don't care about it because you have an 18-year-old phone.
Exactly. Well, hey. 14.
I was going to say, it's more than a decade.
14 to 15. So,
WhatsApp is an app that they use in other countries. That way texting can be, free and affordable. Let's see. Around 100 million people in Brazil use WhatsApp to send messages and make calls to one another, but not for the next 2 days. Oh, it's only 2 days. A judge in Brazil has ordered telecommunications companies in the country to block the service for 48 hours. The ban came into effect at midnight local time on Thursday. So they're still in a blackout of communications.
Did they give a reason?
Facebook, which bought WhatsApp last year, claims the messaging service has more than 100 million blah 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 blah, where the app uses blah 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 blah, by news blah 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 blah. Some 62% of Brazilian internet users aged between 16 and 64. How old's our doctor?
Oh, late 30s.
Late 30s. So he would be using it a lot. Use
Very
WhatsApp.
Active on it. Well,
that's how we communicated with them.
On a very short, yeah, well.
And it just happens to be right now when my wrist starts to hurt more.
Well, of course. You should pound it on something. Or hit your foot with a hammer.
That could work.
That would work.
I'm pretty sure he was texting me something about something like that. He said get a hammer. I'm assuming that's where he was leading with it.
Did you say get a hammer or get the hammer?
I'm pretty sure he said get the hammer.
Get the hammer, okay.
Where is that in the closet?
I don't know where he is.
Oh shit! All right, so we won't know until like Sunday.
Yeah, hammer time will be old.
You have to tweet an update about that. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter at Little Viking Stew. Anyway, what is this? What is the reason for doing
Little Munchkin Viking who tweets angry things.
Oh, so we're blaming on the Viking?
Yeah.
Stew the Viking? By a single judge to punish everyone. Blah blah blah. Brazil. But what's the punishment for? Adding it was sad to see. Stop saying it was sad for Brazil. We all understand it was the timing of the shutdown.
Why was it sad?
The shutdown is the result of a criminal court case that took place in Sao Paulo, which according to local reports involved a drug trafficker.
A drug trafficker?
I'm not even kidding. D-U-G. Obviously a typo, but what a typo to make.
Drug trafficker.
Drug trafficker. Linked to one of the country's most dangerous criminal gangs, probably El Chapo.
He traffics holes. That is very impressive.
He traffics shovels and dirt. He makes the holes. Or fills them, depending on what your legal needs are.
Or he makes it and fills it. Or he makes it and fills it and then makes it again in a different spot.
Oh my god, you're right. What a criminal. The court sent... So they shut down all of this communication...
For Johnny Appleseed.
They shut down this entire communication service for 100 million people.
To combat ISIS.
No, to combat a drug gang.
Yeah.
ISIS. Yeah, I see where you're going.
Whatever.
Daesh.
Fear.
Let me make sure it's Daesh. Give me 10 minutes or something.
The biggest threat to their safety.
This one caught my eye. News about Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. And how Vladimir Putin calls Donald Trump a very bright and talented man. So don't vote for Donald Trump.
Putin wants to see him elected.
Right? Because it's easy pickings, right?
I will support Trump.
Who would be the easiest to kill?
At the least I can provoke him into something funny.
He's a very bright and talented man. No doubt about that. Oh, really? No doubt at all.
Ride a shirt, shirtless.
Oh, dear Christ.
A horse, shirtless.
He's
riding a shirt, horseless. Just Monty Pythoning it up. Shirtless. With no
Sir,
horse.
I don't think that's how the expression goes. Shut up. Shut up, I'm Trump. He is the absolute leader of the presidential... You have interrupted every podcast. Thank you for being just as consistent as we are. By the way, even though we're recording this a day late, still get... We all week 3, so fuck you. Watch it. What?
Just wants to be with the people.
Yeah, she does. She wants to be annoying.
I want to be with the people.
He's the absolute leader of the presidential race as we see it today. He says... So Putin watches the polls.
Of course he does.
And goes by them, too.
He doesn't, but he
he has other people watch the polls.
He gets them daily.
He says that he wants to move to another level of relations, to a deeper level of relations with Russia. How can we not welcome that? Of course we welcome it. Especially if Trump is doing it. We won't welcome it if Obama's doing it or somebody smart like Bernie Sanders is doing it. But if Trump decides to welcome relations with Russia, we welcome Trump.
We welcome Trump.
Oh, good news. Star Wars is apparently not the prequels. Yeah, so it's doing well.
It looked like that. You could tell.
Well, yeah, it looked like that, but, you know, a trailer's only 5 minutes, the movie's 90.
I still know nothing about it.
Neither do I, and I'm going to try to keep it that way as much as I can.
I have no idea when I'm going to see it, though.
Thank God we have a small subscriber base right now, because people would be we wouldn't be able to read the comments of this. Not that there are any comments on these anyway, but if we had a subscriber base, which you could help us with. If we had a subscriber base.
If you're watching this, you are. Well, possibly.
Go tell your friends how funny we are. And yeah, I did put out on the last podcast that I was going to... I said maybe.
If you dislike us, recommend us to your family at the holidays. Christmas time.
Maybe wait till you get back to school and tell your friends there. Family probably not the same interest as you.
Or if you don't like it, tell the people you dislike.
You bastard. But,
Covering all the bases.
as well. You've made me forget what I was trying to say.
Well, try and remember.
Oh, thanks. Let me just stop the podcast for 10 minutes to do that.
Well, don't do that, but come up with something.
Yes.
Either remember or move on.
I wish you would
Go back later.
I wish you would have something to bring to the fucking table. Saudi woman elected. Hooray!
In Saudi Arabia, or?
Yeah, Saudi. Yeah, I assume. Well, I should
okay.
double check that. First woman elected to Saudi local councils.
Okay.
Not much more information on that. That's just really awesome.
It just happened.
Refugee dad
Past
receives
news.
$170,000 in donations after.
Future people.
What?
Past news for the future people.
Oh yeah, you got that?
No.
No? Well, thanks a whole lot. Like when you said that, I was, can you not show your ass to the camera? Over here. I'm gonna kill you. Alright. But yeah, when you said that, I was like, oh, perfect opportunity to try to think of what I forgot.
Well, we can do future news.
Right, but then I'd have to
Future
do
people.
it.
Oh, I can just do it.
You say you don't have the shit?
Well,
We get working on it. Do it.
okay. When this is done, kick it over.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. News about British teeth study.
Ah.
Did
They
you
are now
know?
top of the line.
Did you know? British people's teeth. Get this. Get this.
Well, better than Angolans.
Are exactly the same
But Angolans
as
get
American
Nicki
teeth.
Minaj.
Because, you know, stereotypes are just fucking
Because
stereotypes.
teeth are teeth, no matter where you live.
And some people take care of them and
People
some
have
people
them.
fucking don't.
Some people don't.
Like, the picture for this was straight up just Austin Powers,
Some people
which
have cats. Some people have dogs. Some people have both.
it's the same no matter where you go. But like,
Well.
well, yeah, some places it's a little different. But like the picture for this one was straight up like Austin Powers. And do you remember in Austin Powers where like one of the jokes was half of his, like the bottom half of his teeth was white and the top half were yellow?
Yes.
That apparently started this, well, continued extremely this entire stereotype to the point where a study had to be done
To see if Austin Powers' teeth were like that?
to see if
fictional
British
character?
teeth were inherently worse
Well, there
than
was
American teeth.
It was, a generalization.
It's a
Stereotype.
really stupid thing to
No
waste a
one.
bunch of fucking grant money on.
Well, yeah. It was just an old-timey stereotype.
And someone had to wait. Some scientist.
Why Mike Myers did it.
Some dental scientist had to waste his time fucking doing that.
Not if he's getting paid.
Great, yeah, that's true. But he could have been doing something, progressive. Like,
That's what he was doing. Oh.
no, I
He
meant
wasn't.
no, that's not progressive. Finding out,
I said he wasn't. What do you... He was doing that.
stupid. But there's plenty of other stupid shit. Like, oh, this was fantastic because I actually watched this unfold live. There was a blogger who put out, like a stupid funny article where it was El Chapo declares war on ISIS. Really, really funny because like it was like he had sent a letter to them. No, it was an email. It was a decrypted email. They claimed it was a decrypted email.
To ISIS?
To ISIS.
Dear ISIS.
And yeah, basically. And it was about how like one of his drug cartels rolling through the area, which he does actually have like a giant cartel operation in the Middle East. That I didn't know. That is real. But like one of his cartels got taken by ISIS and burned or blown up or whatever. And I guess like they did like this stupid fake thing where he sent an encrypted email. Which how the fuck would El Chapo know how to send an encrypted email?
Well, he knows somebody.
and he has a
Or he
gun.
learned the name of somebody and kidnapped his family and made him do it.
I don't doubt that. Because I don't want that to happen to me. Oops, that's not the thing I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit the brightness because I'm blue.
Every hour you lose a toe.
But
Watch me eat this apple.
So yeah, it was basically like saying like if you touch another one of my cartels, I'm going to declare war on you. And the media after about a week picked up on that on the article and just ran it like it was true. Did not do any fact checking.
It's the usually
right as per usual.
There are so many of them that you can find.
It's just that they want to get it out first. They want to be the first people to say it. They don't care if it's wrong because they know we won't remember with this 24-hour news shit.
Because there are so many out there, and they want to be first.
Right, but there was one news team who did do their research and was putting out all other news stations hoodwinked by this blogger who put out this fake story.
They have since lost all of their viewers and have gone out of business.
CNN? Oh, that was a while ago.
Has been canceled.
And I did make note of that. CNN was one of the people who reported on it initially.
Yes, they were.
Stupid idiots. Alright. Mock mass shooting.
What?
Mock mass shooting.
Mock mass shooting.
Yeah, I guess the mock mass shooting will feature cardboard cutout guns and sound. Pisgotti said events were moved about 20... That's not really an article. That's more a gun rights group.
How would you react? How would you react?
A gun rights group planned to conduct...
Prepare yourself!
I was gonna say, like, which are you going for? Because it's either the people who are against guns and like, you would know what to do, or the people who are for guns going... You know what to do now! A gun rights group planned to conduct a mock mass shooting this weekend at the University of Texas. Who would have guessed? In an effort to end gun-free zones.
So
you know, we already made our point on how at least how I feel about gun laws.
In the gun-free zones. Well, hell, we're just gonna keep having mock mass shootings. So, let's stop the mock mass shooting demonstrations. Let us just have guns. We will annoy you to a point.
I mean, like,
of accepting our ideals.
Okay, let's because I already made my views last week. I'm going to try to avoid gun law opinions. The idea of walking into a school and doing a mock mass shooting and being like, see, only 4 or 5 of them died because 3 of them had guns. Still not a... like...
If there are enough guns pulled, there's bound to be 1 or 2 accidentally fired.
And also, like, think about it. Like, even if 3 people walk into a school, and let's even go with, like, their ideal situation. Every kid has a gun. How many friendly fire incidents when all of them pull a gun on the 4 people who walk into the building? It's a lot of students with guns.
Possibly. A good percentage. I don't know what the numbers would be.
No, I mean, like, in their ideal situation where every student has a gun. Because that's what they want.
And if there are 0 incidents, they can...
That's what some of them want. Let me rephrase that. That's what some of them want. Some of them want a gun in the hand of every single person. But Texas or no, like, it's University of Texas. It's not like just Texas. That's a big fucking school. That's a very diverse school. People from all over the country go to the University of Texas. Most of them won't want guns. Assumably.
I don't know.
And that's all speculation, so... Yeah, there's really not much else I can say. Thank God that's not the last article I have. Because that'd be really weird to just end on. I actually say probably one of the best. A German exorcism ends with injury and death.
Oh, good. Apparently it didn't work.
Oh, good.
Damn, Satan won that round. Caution, there's a demon running about. Grab your pitchforks.
Oh, wow. I didn't even read the entire article. This sounds so horrible. Like, if you hadn't heard the title of the article.
They killed a person, or...
No, if you hadn't heard the title of the article, just think about this phrasing. German police have arrested 5 South Koreans on suspicion of murder following the death of a relative in an exorcism ritual in the city of Frankfurt. Prosecutors said Thursday.
Did they just do one themselves? Are they like United Life?
Officers discovered the body of the 41-year-old woman in a hotel room Saturday when the suspects called a priest after it became apparent that the victim had died. They called a priest after she was dead.
This body is starting to smell. It must be possessed by some sort of demon. What do we do?
Hey, you had the key to the cemetery, right? You mind if we drop off a body without, alerting the authorities? I shouldn't be laughing. This is awful, but, if it depends on,
How did the person die?
Was it a forced exorcism, or was a stupid bitch just walking in and going, "Take the demon out of me"?
Well, how did...
Prosecutor Naja Neisen said, when we saw what happened, we notified the reception and they called police. She identified the suspects as relatives of the victim, a 44-year-old... Wait, she identified the suspects as relatives... Okay, so family members did this to one of their own. Her 21-year-old son and 19-year-old daughter and 2 15-year-old boys, one of whom is the son of the dead woman. They all belong to one big family. They came to Germany from South Korea 6 weeks ago and had rented a house in Sulzbach, but didn't stay there much. Dyson said the suspects wanted to expel a demon they believed had possessed the woman. They exerted massive force on her chest and stomach area while stuffing a towel and clothes hanger into her mouth to stop her screaming. I feel bad now.
Wait a minute, where's the demon supposed to come out?
The butt.
Shit the demon out.
According to our current information, the suspect subjected the victim to pain and agony for at least 2 hours.
Shit out the demon.
Is that the new Pussifer song?
Lock the mouth, shit out the demon.
It wouldn't fucking surprise me. The woman eventually died from asphyxiation as a result of the massive shit. I need to find a funny article. That was not funny. I need to read these in their entirety before I fucking...
You had an extra day.
Shut up, I was tired.
So was I, actually. Which we've established. There's no need to dwell on that.
I thought I fucking bookmarked that shit.
Well, then were you using your pocket?
Well, yeah.
Your deep pocket?
Yeah, but I was on Pocket, and I didn't see it listed there, unless it's longer than 9.
Is there a page 2? Or a next?
Nope.
Or a right arrow?
Nope. So what happened to the... Alright, so I was looking around the internet, and I found this stupid website that had a bunch of really ridiculous articles. That made me...
go there. You forgot what it is? Do you know a letter? You're drawing a complete blank?
future week of the next week?
2039. Germany declares friendship on France.
I see where this is going.
2024, we go back to the moon. Well, it's true.
Is it? Did they say they were going to go back to the moon in 2024?
No. But Vice President Jenna Bush is going to be like, I'm going to the moon. So NASA sends her.
You know what I've started to realize? Jeb Bush
Is running for president.
is the smartest of the Bushes so far.
That's why he's doing the poorest.
The what?
That's why he's doing the worst.
Yeah.
They're even calling he's the nerd. He's the nerd.
He's boring.
Nerd!
It's just so unfortunate. Like, because I remember,
Stupid smart Jeb.
Did you
How
ever
dare
see
you?
Little Bush?
Yes.
You remember Jeb Bush in that show?
No.
Nerd.
I saw like 2 episodes.
Hey, hi George. I'm Jeb. They made him out to be like this total fucking like absolute mentally ill person.
Because that's... Well... He was learning his craft, perhaps, as governor of Florida back then.
Alright, so yeah. That was probably why, because the governor of Florida thing he was kind of bad at.
Well, he did his best.
So did Arnold Schwarzenegger. He just made 20 commercials.
He didn't have much to work with in California.
Which, if you are in California watching this, if you've never seen one of those fucking commercials, fuck you. Because I assume they don't play those commercials in California. Come to California! We're always welcoming you, girl!
The outskirts of California, like the border. The borders of California, or borders of other states.
They don't want their poor people
And they
moving
can
to the city.
intercept channels from...
They just want tourists. They don't want people in California
Nevada.
moving around.
Yeah, people aren't really... Well, Nevadians.
Well, yeah, and that's what I mean. Like people who live in California who've never seen it. There could be people who moved to California who have seen the commercial. I was wondering if they play it in California.
On the border. Well, you can get it on the border. And probably
You can
not
get
now.
you can get that good old commercial on out on the border.
Or if you have YouTube, which if you're watching this, you probably do. You can look it up on that.
Seeing as this is the only place that we post these.
Exactly. Well, they probably have it.
If they're watching, yeah. Unless it's been bootlegged.
Or intercepted by aliens.
Now that would actually be kind of cool.
You would like to be viewed by aliens?
That wouldn't be bad.
Would it be good?
Depends. I don't consider it bad to be used as a human experiment. I don't consider it good though.
Why would they use their technology to fly down here and just watch random stuff on YouTube? Are we that interesting? Is YouTube
Oh no,
that
not
interesting?
fly down here and see random shit on YouTube.
Intercept.
Right, intercept it. But I mean, like, you know, they're watching us, maybe they find us to be good specimens.
What good specimens you are. Here's a cookie.
That's what I've never understood. Like, that's the one thing about, like, alien invasion movies that's always got me. Why don't they make it so they would treat us like we would treat them? Like, if we flew to a distant planet and found alien life...
Depends who flew.
Well, no matter what, like, we would never... like, a military vessel would never make it out that far. We would never send weaponry out that far. It would always be science.
Shedding a lot. Kitty kitty.
But yeah, like, why would we send weaponry? Like, it would cost so much to send it out there, and then what is it gonna do? Just kill things? Who fucking raw? So why is it always that aliens send a big laser? Maybe aliens
It
just...
looks better. It looks cooler.
Maybe aliens
Like
just...
lightsabers look cool. Lasers look cool. Just streams of light that blow things up.
What good does that do?
Looks cool. It's a good visual.
So you know what you could do is like an alien race has like there's a planet with two dominant species. One decides to start fighting the other. Both incredibly technologically advanced, but so they send like a contingent of scientists to come and
They live under domes. They send scientists underground.
and so like maybe they send like aliens to come find us and like take a good 100 humans, breed them to an army that they can just send to their deaths.
A mutated army.
But like, why do they always have to show up with weapons? Why can't they show up with beakers and chemistry and science?
It's very hard to fight people with beakers. You need lasers or guns.
I cut you with my science. And
thrown the beaker.
you have clearly never played Banjo-Tooie because there's an enemy who straight up fights you with beakers and science.
Oh. Does he blind you? Are you blinded by his science?
He just become invisible to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you are. He blinds you with his science.
His name is Klungo.
Klungo. What's up with the Let's Plays? You were gonna do any of those, or?
Alright. Yeah. Oh, that was the thought. That was the thought I forgot. That was it. He reminded me.
I thought we'd come around to it now.
Alright, so I was gonna do a Let's Play this week. I was actually gonna hopefully record 2, but you needed to sleep yesterday.
Unbeknownst to anyone.
And like, actually at the end of the last podcast, I did put a little thing that said, maybe I would do, I would continue my Wolfenstein The Old Blood series, which I am going to. I'm also going to be, I'm just going to be doing 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, like, picks one up.
Yeah, I'm going to be recording 1 or 2 episodes at a time in each of the series that I have stopped, because I have a lot of games that I've been meaning to play through all the way. This Banjo-Tooie being one of them. I need to finish that before Ukulele comes out. Fucking cat.
That cat.
Fucking Emperor Palpatine from Tron. Seriously, the orange was glowing. Unlimited Tron.
Tronfinity. Infinitron. Oh. Why didn't I start with Infinitron?
And so, like, most of the Let's Plays
a thing once.
Most of the Let's Plays will probably just have me, due to scheduling conflicts. I'm saving very specific games for when he plays, like the Stanley Parable, which will be your first one.
I don't know what that. I've played a couple of games very thoroughly.
Yeah.
Fallout 3, Final Fantasy 7, old school Mario Kart,
Wrestling games.
Some Madden.
Well, I played when
football.
you didn't really play the wrestling games. You played your own shit thoroughly, but
Well, that was part of the game. Well, the match.
yeah, so was the unlock everything button.
Ah,
You certainly hit that thoroughly.
good feature.
You hit that thoroughly on both of them.
Nailed it.
And you also play fantasy,
Yeah.
sports and stuff.
I'm in the semifinals.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Who
Against Christopher.
who's been carrying your team?
Eddie Lacy was very good last week. AJ Green was decent. Blake Bortles. Kansas City defense.
I love
Chandler
the name
Catanzaro.
Bortles. He's been carrying your team.
No, he was available in my league. I got him last week to replace Derek Carr, who I got to replace Andrew Luck.
still have them in Bortles. Hi!
So I'm on quarterback number 3.
You're annoying as a bird. I don't even know why you're meowing. You're more than like 10 hours away from being fed.
It's all confused.
Confused about what? I never feed you when I wake
she's not
up.
confused. She's probably hungry, I guess.
You got kibble. You got kibble.
Let's see. The head is like kibble. Is it up? Yeah, it's up in the sky. It's on. Yes.
Oh no, it's a fly.
It's on the fan. Oh, it's a fly.
Yeah.
Fly.
Fly or something.
It's December. Why are there still flies?
I guess.
Gaggy mother.
I guess our house isn't cold enough yet. Should we turn off our personal heaters?
Can you see your breath, sir?
Can you see your voice? Because I can.
No. Whoa. Mine?
Hmm?
Wait, I'm the one that...
No, I wasn't saying that you were maxing or anything. I was just... Because I...
You just did.
No, I know. You know what the,
How about we not look at that?
What? Oh, don't look at the cake.
The monitor thing. Yeah.
Are you just incredibly out of focus? Yeah, this is a little bit of an experimental one because of, I changed the autofocus off and shit. So, if you're a bit out of focus this entire time, I do apologize. But...
It looks okay.
But, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little blurry, but I can't tell if I'm blurry or not because I can't see my fucking face.
I think most everything... Well, yeah, you're obscured.
Ah, shit. Does that mean this entire thing's gonna be blurry?
You'll have to watch to find out.
Mm.
When was you posted?
Yeah, which you pretty much will have already done. I mean, like, really, how much more can we talk about?
Exactly.
We're at 37 minutes. I actually don't have to put up any pictures or anything this time, which is good, because I don't fucking have time to.
There we go.
And I don't think...
Save you some time.
I don't think I have to chop out anything in the middle, so I can just, you know...
Well, you can...
Gussy up the two ends.
You can do all of this in editing.
I'm going to.
Good. That's what it's for, because that's what you do.
You think you just fucking own the place, don't you, you little bitch?
Well, I do what I want.
Wish we had a song for this show.
You can't
Hey, make
control
one.
me. We had that one that ended the last one. The nice little... Oh, you have your little
I always had the ukulele
stringed
nearby.
instrument.
Although I don't think it's tuned anymore. It's not.
That's what we needed to play us out.
An untuned, a mistuned ukulele, yeah. Oh, that's right. I put Nerdfighter stickers on this. I only got this because of a game.
Well, no, it just played us out. Finn.
Alright. Break my camera. Bye, everyone. Thanks. You owe me $30. I don't think it's actually that expensive. Ah!
Time we owe you $30.
Motherfucker!